They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. And so it is for one Reverend Timothy Njoya. The man of God who on several occasions found himself in fixes with the late President Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi during his 24-year in power.
Moi, I knew him before he became president because he was a brother in Christ.
We are joined with Njoya at his home, a small area at Ngong in Nairobi, in which he made a pyramid of stone.
So I went to the pulpit and I said, Kenyans have God-given rights to dismantle one party state and dismantle the Lancaster Constitution and make their own homemade constitution.
After the declaration of the multi-party state by Reverend Njoya in charge, hell broke once the news reached Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi.
Once I stated that, Moi summoned the following day all church leaders. They went to the state house. The others disowned me. When I said that, I could see the following evening Moi shaking, saying, how can subversive summons come from the house of God?
Dressed in a simple blue shirt and black trousers, completed by a crucifixion chain and a priestly collar, Njoya recounts the events with Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi.
Churches started now going to State House for demonstration to approach their royalty. You know, things are now hot, and Parliament was there, reconvened. And they were told, what actions now you are taking now as administration? They called a General Administration Committee at Mombasa, a special highest court of the church, to overrule my presbytery. Then I rose to my collar for 2 years. You know, there was no support from any politician.
It was at this point that the journey for multi-party began.
That's how the people themselves now are ready to be called for mass action. Odiga came direct to his office in the Ajep house. So I gave him the Bible and asked him a question. Why have you conspired, Mr. Odiga, against God? Then he put his hands up, pictures. He put his hands up like that and said, no, I have no conspirators, no conspirators. Then he committed himself to multi-party. This was the first. Then I went and recruited Matiba. Matiba was feared, but he came later with the Rofia.
Njoya was one of the leaders of the Saba multi-party demonstrations on the 7th of July 1990, and that forced the repressive Moi regime to allow the reintroduction of the multi-party state.
At Kamukoji, but we were prevented. So we had a on Saba in the memory of the first Saba. So that when I was brutalized and left for dead, I was being picked to go to hospital. I lost consciousness for 3 days. So they embarked on beating me so that I could not be shot. So when I fell down, they were coming now to shoot the body, but the press dropped the cameras, laid on my body.
Among the other leaders include the former Subukia member of Parliament Koigi Wamwere. Despite Njoya constantly brushing shoulders with Moi, they had a cordial friendship.
Then after that, we called Yagatika Crusade. All Central Province, the police were in Yagatika to disperse. Because I announced we should have battle for the multi-party lawyer again. In open air, Moi said, if that, we shall use all the resources of the state to crush that crusade. Oh dear, that brought everybody who didn't want to come. We were beaten. Media was beaten. Mrs. Gatodo was beaten. She died. When the police came, commanded by Nyakeri, and he arrested me when I went to Nakuru. I was in prison. I was detained for 3 days.
But some leaders who went through Moi's torture have remained firm not to forgive him.
Nyayo house, mtu alikuwa ukienda huko upewi chakula. Labda after 2 days ndio unapewa kitu kidogo ndio ya kukula. Lakini wakati huo mwingine tena kuna mwagwa maji. Saa nyingine kuna wekwa baridi kali. Saa nyingine kuna wekwa fumbi, na hata ukikojoa huko na kwa maji, hiyo maji ndio tulikuwa tunakunywa.
Reverend Timothy Njoya, aged 72, is among the few clergymen, together with Koigi Wamwere, who publicly spoke against autocracy leadership and the dictatorial form of government.
I was arrested 5 times.
5 times.
5 times. And I was killed 3 times. One during Kenyatta's time and Moi's 2 times. I've never addressed Moi even one day. Why should I answer him and he is not the level, my level?
Until now Moi is not your level.
I've never answered him.
Moi alikuwa mfalme ambaye hakujali kwenda uchi na ambaye hakutaka kuambiwa na yeyote ya kwamba mfalme yuko uchi. Tafadhali valia nguo.
The two say they faced torture during the arrests.
Under arrest are not free to answer the way they are any other way other than yes.
Kwa kawaida mtu alikuwa anafungwa na kitambaa macho, ukiwa umefungwa unatembezwa na mwishowe unakwenda kufunguliwa kitambaa chako katika gereza ambalo lilikuwa sasa na gereza lingine ndani yake. Ukiwa kizuizini mara nyingi ulikuwa unawekwa peke yako.
Timothy Njoya and Koigi Wamwere are men who shoot straight from their hips.
Then I was arrested even in Naivasha. I was told to sign my statement for going to court for charges. When I received it, I read it and tore it. And I was added a charge that I have destroyed the government property. They asked me questions, so many. Why did you call Moi? The first question was, why did you call Moi a pig?
Kwa sababu kuna wakati nakumbuka, kwa mfano kulikuwepo na jamaa mmoja alikuwa anaitwa Karanja na alikuwa ameteswa sana na polisi. Polisi walikuwa wanaweka chuma motoni mpaka chuma hiyo inakuwa nyekundu. Alafu wanakuja wanamchoma na hiyo chuma.
Njoya says each African leader is a dictator.
There was Idi Amin in Uganda, Bokassa in Central Africa. Where was there no dictator, tell me?
Mimi naonanga ni mtu ambaye hawezi saidia mtu kwa sababu alinisumbua mimi.
Watu wanakuchukia, wanataka kukuweka jela, wamekosa sababu ya kufanya hivyo, kwa hivyo hawezi kukupeleka mahakamani. Sasa wanakutupa pahali ambapo wamejipa ruksa ya kukufunga bila ya kukutolea maelezo ni kwa nini wanakufanyia hivyo.
A dictatorial regime, Njoya says, was a manifest from the first president of the Republic of Kenya.
All these dictators, including Mobutu or Bokassa, weren't very intelligent to create. You know that Bokassa was a salary for sharp, a sergeant, before he made the coup. How could he have created a one-party state? He could. All those were designed by and made in a laboratory and released for Africans for African dictators to have. It was created like a virus which infected every African leader.
Kama ungepatikana na ndoto tu hata ya kuwa na chombo tofauti cha habari kando na KBC, ungejipata huko ndani. Hatukuruhusiwa hata uhuru mdogo wa kuota. Najua kwamba kuna jamaa mmoja anaitwa Githaiga Nakuru ambaye aliota amekuwa mtoto wa mfalme na hatimaye akashikiwa ndoto yake hiyo ama aliyotakiwa kwenda kuelezea polisi katika kituo cha polisi cha Central Nakuru. Hatimaye walimpeleka kotini na akafungwa kwa miaka 5 kwa kosa la kuota.
Each and every African leader, according to Njoya, copied the script of his predecessor.
Can you imagine that none of those dictators was educated? Not in Kenya, everywhere. Can you tell me one who had even finished high school? It was a coronavirus of that time. Every dictator at that time, they didn't make it. It was written for them.
To do it?
To root, to rig, everywhere, to be brutal, to kill their... All that was in the script. They read the script and put it into practice. I tell you, Moi read the script and memorized it and he followed it. So don't blame him. The man is innocent.
You feel that Moi, Kenyatta, all those African leaders did not fight for this country's freedom?
No. I have document of rankers of Kenyatta, what he went to Britain. He said he wanted return land to the original owners. Kenyatta asked return read to the Kikuyu owners. It is his own writing. It was in the newspapers in Britain. That's why he was disowned by the Pan-African Congress, because he didn't follow the 1919 Paris Conference, Pan-African Congress, which said we want African self-determination. Kenyatta, from birth to death, he never mentioned the word self-determination. But when he came, he was told by Kagia and Ogdiga, let's return it to the original owners. He refused. And even today, the war in Kenya is bad. That those who did not own it originally own it now, because they pretended to buy it. You see, so what you are talking about today is because Kenyatta forgot his words. Return it to the original owners. Moi, I told you he was dancing according to the tune. The tune of that time. Whatever he inherited, he called it Njoya. He said, I'm following the Njoya. What does that mean? I'm going to dance according to the script. To the script.
Uhuru akimaliza kipindi chake cha miaka 10, heri aende nyumbani. Ruto amemaliza kipindi chake cha miaka 10, heri aende nyumbani. Raila amekuwepo kwa muda mrefu, wakati wake wa kuondoka ni sasa, heri aende nyumbani. Tutafute kundi lipya.
Reverend Timothy Njoya, together with Koigi Wamwere, have earned the right to be considered one of the greatest human rights activists.
I can remember him and be grateful to him in that all those wars, they didn't lead to a civil war, because Moi was wise enough, great enough, a statesman to say, you want money party? Have it.
Nakumbuka nilimuomba Moi awe Joshua wa kutufikisha kule, akakataa. Kibaki alijaribu lakini hakutufikisha Kanani. Uhuru hajatufikisha Kanani. Tunahitaji, kama sio Uhuru, tunahitaji kiongozi mwingine wa kutufikisha Kanani haraka iwezekanavyo.
Reporting for Ebro TV, I'm Jeff Khaemba.
Well, thank you, Jeff Khaemba, for that. Of course, those are